Welcome back. The political news in full. President Abdel Fattah el-Sisi inaugurated on Wednesday a number of national projects in both sectors of housing and road construction at El Sheikh Zayed and 6th of October cities. The president stressed the importance of the new projects in establishing more than 100,000 housing units, easing traffic movement and providing job opportunities. More details.
President Abdel Fattah el-Sisi inaugurated on Wednesday a number of national projects in the sectors of housing and road construction at El Sheikh Zayed and 6th of October cities. President el-Sisi witnessed the inauguration of Mariotea Access Road and El Mansouriya Bridge via video conference. The president stressed the importance of the new projects in establishing more than 100,000 housing units, easing traffic movement and providing job opportunities. The head of state was accompanied by Prime Minister Mustafa Madbouli, a number of ministers and state officials. During the inauguration, Head of Engineering Authority reviewed the construction and developing of roads and access in Giza Governorate, referring to that come within the initiative of decent life. Meanwhile, Dr. Asim Al-Ghazzar, Minister of Housing Utilities and Urban Communities, reviewed the progress report of ongoing projects and the importance of new projects recently implemented. The minister also tackled the volume of investments and services achieved new communities projects during the past years. Minister of Youth and Sports Dr. Ashraf Sobhi also reviewed the ministry's achievements in developing the sportive entities as well as the state's developments in hosting national and international championships, stressing that Decent Life initiative made a huge impact on developing the sports infrastructure.
President Abdel Fattah el-Sisi also inspected on Wednesday the October Paradise project and models of housing units of the project. Minister of Housing Dr. Asim Al-Ghazzar briefed the president on the projects and its services. Later, the president inspected Al Nadi Club on the sidelines of his inauguration of the number of road and housing projects. Minister of Youth Dr. Ashraf Sobhi briefed the president on the club and its services. And to shed more light on President Sisi's inauguration of a number of housing and roads projects, we're joined over the phone by Professor of Economics, Dr. Mu'taz Abu Zaid. Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon.
Sir, President Abdel Fattah el-Sisi reiterated that the new projects helped in establishing more than 100,000 housing units. How do you view the importance of these projects?
Yes, of course, it must be mentioned that opening this new project is a very good and observed step, of course, not only for having new housing units or something like this, but it reflects a very great progress in the Egyptian economy as a whole in a very short time. The second point, it means that one of the priority of the plans of the reforming of Egyptian economy is to consider the rights related to directly to persons, as to put it in the great frame or the big frame of human rights, to assure these rights to be connected to people who deserve it.
Right. Well, sir, how do you see the impact and the significance of these projects on easing traffic movement and providing job opportunities?
Of course, having new projects, and especially these great projects with great capitals involving with great companies and corporations, of course, this achieve very great opportunities for youth maybe, and even for new investments that can be existed in this field. And on the other hand, it opens a new way for the cooperation between the government and the private sector, and of course it will be a very effective step on the plan or to achieve more economic progress.
Right. Well, Sir, President Sisi gave instructions to establish a mosque and a church in every new city. How do you see the significance of this, of these new constructions for the citizens?
As you said, of course, no doubt that replanning of the borders of governorates or establishing new cities, especially in desert regions or some far places from the Nile Valley, this will open new communities or new societies that can be invested to find new solutions or initiatives for the problem of population that Egypt suffered for a long time. On the other hand, we can add that having these new communities or new cities gives a new imagining for the new structure or the new picture of Egypt that can have new communities or societies in everywhere that we can invest raw materials, find new means or new agricultural lands, or to be invested not only to have new housing units for people, but to give a full picture or a full society and integrated one for all what people need in their communities here in Egypt.
Sir, among the new projects inaugurated today is the October Paradise and the El Nadi Club projects. How significant are these two projects for the residents of the area?
Of course, it will give new services or to renew the services, of course, can be existed in this area. And on the other hand, I can see it as a right application or a very right existence for the new principles of our new constitution in Egypt after 2004 to have these establishment of these communities to assure the rights and the freedoms signed and issued in this constitution, like right to practice sports or rights to have suitable or suitable housing or suitable environments or something like this. So it will give a new push for the Egyptian economy, and on the other hand, it will be an application for the rules of the new country that we live nowadays.
Right. Well, I would like to thank you very much, Dr. Mu'taz Abu Zaid, Professor of Economics. Many thanks for your insight.